Donald Trump has long been a figure who understands the power of spectacle, and his connection with NASCAR is no exception. From his Daytona 500 appearance to his political influence over the sport's fanbase, Trump has shaped NASCAR's image in unexpected ways. We will explore his evolving relationship with the sport, delving into his controversial moments, the memes that sparked viral reactions, and the future of his presence in NASCAR as he returns to the White House in 2025. Get ready for a high-speed journey through Trump's NASCAR legacy, where politics and racing collide. Buckle up, this is one race you won't want to miss. As with any high-speed race, the road between Donald Trump and NASCAR has not always been smooth. While the former president has enjoyed a strong relationship with many NASCAR fans and team owners, controversies have emerged, reflecting the broader cultural and political divide in America. From the Confederate flag debate to viral internet memes, Trump's presence in NASCAR has often ignited passionate reactions from both supporters and critics. One of the biggest political flashpoints in recent NASCAR history came in 2020, when the organization made a landmark decision to ban the Confederate flag from its events. The move, intended to make the sport more welcoming to a diverse audience, sparked a heated debate among fans, drivers, and even the White House. Trump quickly criticized the decision, using his platform to voice support for those who opposed the ban. In a tweet, he questioned whether NASCAR was losing its identity by removing a symbol that had been a staple at racetracks for decades. His response intensified when Bubba Wallace, NASCAR's only full-time black driver, became the center of controversy after a reported noose was found in his garage at Talladega Superspeedway. The FBI investigation ultimately concluded that the noose had been in the garage before Wallace had been assigned to it and was not a targeted act of racism. However, Trump demanded an apology from Wallace, accusing him of promoting a hoax. The backlash was swift. While Trump's supporters echoed his stance, many in the NASCAR community, including fellow drivers and officials, defended Wallace and NASCAR's efforts to modernize. The incident illustrated the widening divide in NASCAR's evolving identity, with Trump continuing to champion a more traditional, old-school NASCAR culture, while the sport itself attempted to embrace broader inclusivity. If you're enjoying this deep dive, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more content on the wild crossover of sports and politics. Trump's larger-than-life persona has made him a frequent subject of internet memes, and NASCAR has unexpectedly played a role in fueling these viral moments. One of the most recent and widely shared memes involved a faked executive order, supposedly signed by Trump, that humorously attempted to impose new rules on NASCAR. The meme, which circulated across social media, parodied Trump's frequent use of executive orders, suggesting that he had officially intervened in the sport. The joke resonated with both Trump supporters, who saw it as a tongue-in-cheek exaggeration of his bold leadership style, and critics, who used it to mock the former president's tendency to make sweeping, unilateral decisions. Although completely fictional, the meme gained enough traction that it blurred the lines between satire and reality. Some NASCAR fans jokingly speculated what Trump's actual executive order on the sport would look like, perhaps mandating a lap around the track for Air Force One at the next Daytona 500, or declaring himself the permanent Grand Marshal of all NASCAR events. This meme highlights a larger cultural phenomenon. Trump's political brand has become so deeply embedded in certain American traditions that it seamlessly blends into the entertainment and sports world. Whether serious or satirical, his influence on NASCAR remains undeniable. Beyond political controversies, Trump's association with NASCAR is also reflected in ongoing debates about fairness and competition within the sport. Recently, Kyle Larson, one of NASCAR's top drivers, criticized the current playoff format, arguing that it undermines the integrity of the championship battle. His frustration stemmed from concerns that the system rewards luck over skill and gives certain teams, such as Penske, an unfair advantage. While seemingly unrelated, the discussion around NASCAR's playoff fairness parallels the rhetoric Trump has used regarding elections and competition. Just as Trump has claimed that political systems are rigged against him, some NASCAR drivers and fans have voiced concerns that the sport's governing body is making rules that unfairly impact the outcome. Could Trump weigh in on the NASCAR playoff debate? Given his history of commenting on fairness in competitive environments, it wouldn't be surprising if he threw his support behind Larson or called for NASCAR to fix its championship system. After all, in both politics and racing, the fight for fairness remains a never-ending race. From racial and cultural controversies to internet humor and competitive fairness, Trump's relationship with NASCAR has proven to be much more than a one-time political stunt. It has become a symbol of the broader cultural battles shaping modern America, where the worlds of sports and politics continue to collide at high speed. But with Trump now serving as the 47th president in 2025, how will his relationship with NASCAR evolve? Will he continue using it as a platform for political engagement? Will NASCAR further embrace or distance itself from his influence? As Donald Trump enters his second term in 2025, his relationship with NASCAR is at a crucial crossroads. Over the years, he has used the sport as a symbol of American values, a stage for political engagement, and even a source of viral entertainment. But now that he's back in the White House, will his NASCAR involvement continue to grow? Will he use major race events as rally platforms, or will the sport attempt to shift away from politics? As we approach the final stretch of this high-speed journey, we explore Trump's continued presence in NASCAR, the sport's evolving identity, and what the future holds for this unique relationship. Now that Trump is back in office, NASCAR once again finds itself at the center of political speculation. In his first term, Trump made waves at the Daytona 500 in 2020, where he delivered a dramatic entrance on Air Force One and took a lap around the track in the Beast. Many have begun to wonder, will he return to the Daytona 500 as sitting president once again? There are already rumors swirling that Trump may make an appearance at future races, using the sport as a way to energize his base and connect with his core supporters. NASCAR venues, packed with thousands of patriotic fans, have always been a fertile ground for Trump's political messaging. Some insiders have even suggested that Trump could endorse specific teams or drivers who align with his administration's values, much like how he has publicly praised certain athletes in other sports. Beyond physical appearances, there's also the question of policy and influence. Could Trump's administration implement policies that benefit NASCAR? Could tax breaks for sports venues or changes in corporate sponsorship laws give NASCAR teams a financial advantage? These are questions that will shape the next phase of Trump's relationship with the sport. One thing is certain, Trump's NASCAR legacy is far from over. While Trump remains a dominant figure in American politics, NASCAR itself is undergoing a transformation. The sport is facing a balancing act. Tradition versus modernization, maintaining its roots while attracting new, diverse audiences. Politics versus neutrality, determining whether it wants to be a political battleground or focus solely on racing. Controversy versus growth, addressing concerns over fairness, diversity, and the playoff system. Over the past few years, NASCAR has introduced changes to broaden its appeal, such as new racetracks in diverse markets and increased efforts to highlight younger, multicultural drivers. Some executives within the sport worry that a continued association with Trump could alienate sponsors or younger fans who prefer to keep politics out of racing. However, others argue that NASCAR's core fanbase remains deeply loyal to Trump, and distancing itself from him would be a risky move. The challenge is clear. Can NASCAR evolve without losing the audience that made it great? The answer may lie in how Trump and NASCAR choose to navigate their relationship moving forward. Will it remain as strong as ever, or will the sport attempt to shift into a new era? As the checkered flag waves on this discussion, it's clear that Donald Trump and NASCAR have created a lasting legacy together. From the roar of Air Force One over Daytona to the heated debates over the Confederate flag, and from viral memes to political endorsements, their connection is as fast-paced and unpredictable as the sport itself. But what will Trump's ultimate NASCAR legacy be? Will he go down as the most influential political figure in the sport's history? Will NASCAR's future remain tied to Trump's brand, or will it move toward a more politically neutral stance? Could we see Trump's name on a NASCAR sponsorship, perhaps even a Trump 2028 stock cars speeding around the track in a future election? As we look ahead, one thing is certain. Trump and NASCAR are both built for the spotlight, the competition, and the drama. Whether in the Oval Office or the infield of a racetrack, Trump's presence will likely continue to be felt in the sport for years to come. Enjoyed the ride? Like, subscribe, and ring the bell. And don't forget to leave a comment sharing your thoughts on Trump's impact on NASCAR. Thanks for tuning in. See you on the next lap.